What's up, people, and welcome back to the second part in this video series all about how to write a goddamn fantasy novel. In the last video, we talked all about that idea, that initial concept of a novel, and how to flesh out that idea and plan it so that you can actually start writing. This video, it's going to be all about that writing, the actual physical act of sitting down and writing a novel. Whether you write on a laptop, typewriter, pen and paper, stone, tablet and chisel, whatever you like to use, today we're going to be digging deep into how to actually physically write. Now, I'm sure you people out there want to write a great book, yeah? You don't want to go out and write a shit book, now do we?
No!
In order to write a great book, we of course need to figure out what the hell is a great book. To help you do that, I have constructed a really helpful, really easy to remember acronym. YIE! So this is what I believe makes a great book. It stands for emotion, investment, entertainment, and escapism. Yes, there are other elements. The book could be written beautifully. There are characters, there's amazing world building. So some of that, prose aside, will have been accomplished during that foundation stage we looked at in the last video, and building up and planning things out. For example, your characters will provide some investment, some emotion. Your world building is going to take care of some escapism. And don't forget your plot. That's also going to be responsible for things like investment, entertainment. With some of it already accomplished, the rest of it is down to us and the writing and words.
Yes!
As I'm writing each paragraph and chapter of my fantasy novel, I'm constantly thinking to myself, is this emotional? Are people going to be invested? Is this entertaining? Am I providing enough escapism? Did I possibly kill too many people in that chapter? Those should be some helpful, tasty little guidelines for helping you while you're writing, keep the reader's experience in mind. Because yes, we're writing this story for us, and that's absolutely fine. If we mean to publish this and get this out there, we're also writing for the reader, and we want them to enjoy it. We want this to be a great book. Now, the clarity, the beauty of the prose, the words you choose, your style is all down to you. The logical step after this is figuring out how words and their specific combinations can create emotion, can create investment, entertainment, and escapism. Let's imagine, for a moment, that you're not a natural writer. Let's say you wrote one thing back in middle school that got you a gold star. The first thing to remember is that is absolutely 100% fine. The greatest writers of all time didn't just open up a notepad or get out their typewriter and just start creating the most amazing thing you've ever read in your life. They started where you might be starting, willing to give it a go and practice and develop along the way. Asking that of yourself is like someone asking me, Ben, I want you to do some Olympic gymnastics for me right now. Go. I can't even take a flight of stairs without wheezing. Still carrying a little quarantine weight? Writing takes practice. It's a skill. So if you want to learn how to write good, there is one easy step you can take first. Read the fantasy books that you love and try and figure out why you love them. Read fantasy books that have won awards that other people can't stop yapping on about. Read classic fantasy. Read debut fantasy. Read indie author fantasy. Read traditionally published fantasy. Read something that's not even fantasy if you want. Reading great fantasy books will help you absorb great fantasy writing. If you're soaking all that goodness in, books can teach you grammar, they can teach you spelling, they can teach you word choice, pacing, the whole lot. All you've got to be willing to do is explore other fantasy worlds and figure out why you like them.
That's awesome!
If you want to go a little bit further, do some research. Look up rules of grammar, pacing, how to write proper dialogue, plot structures. What is the Oxford comma? You have to learn the tools of the craft. Doing all this research and reading should also excite you as well as give you new ideas that you can go back to your plan or foundation and tweak a little few things here and there. Big caveat time. I've spoken to a lot of writers and authors over the years, and I know that a lot of times people use this research stage and this preparation stage as procrastination, especially if you're a first-time author. It can be daunting, I get it. I still get daunted by the task every time I sit down to write a new book, and I'm like 12 in. But don't forget, a book is a learning process, and we will be learning these things and getting better as we go. So that's why, at some point, natural writer or experienced writer, however much planning and preparation you want to do, it all comes down to putting some words on the page. It's time to do some writing. Little trade secret. There is no better way of starting writing than to start writing. If I could give you one piece of advice at this stage, it's have fun with it. You're only writing the first draft, you don't have to show anyone yet. It's just you and your characters and your fantasy world to have fun with and to explore. You've got time to get all serious with the editing and the publishing later on down the road. One trick I've used in the past is if I'm really worried about that all-important opening sentence where you're supposed to hook every reader in for
Rest of eternity.
why not start with another scene, like a fun fight scene or some witty dialogue? Something fun that you're really excited about getting to. If anything else, I swear readers can sense excitement and passion and swagger through an author's words. And that in itself can make a great book. There is a reason why I call this the best job on this God's forsaken earth. That is because when you're in the flow and you know where you're headed in a paragraph or a chapter, and you're fully in the moment, in the prose with your characters and in your world, that feeling is exhilarating and addictive. So fun! And once you find that spark, you'll want more and more and more of it.
Phenomenal cosmic power!
Especially as a first-time author, capturing that excitement can really help you stick to writing the novel and helps you defeat that infamous unfinished syndrome.
No!
And that is exactly what we'll be discussing in next week's video, part 3. I'll be sharing all my tips, tricks, and secret little ways of getting over that 3rd or 4th chapter hump that a lot of fantasy authors out there struggle getting past, myself included on occasion. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to make sure you don't miss that video next week. Drop some comments below to let me know what you thought. And in the meantime, happy f***ing writing. Have fun, people. Take it easy.